Hello and welcome to Celtic Rose Tarot. I hope that you're well. I hope this reading finds you well. I thought I would do an outer attitude and inner truth today. So only take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. This spread will reveal your inner truth and then the facade that you're showing to the outer world. So number one, inner truth about what you want to, like what you actually want. So what's your inner truth right now? So those watching this video, what is their inner truth right now? Okay. 4 of Wands. And then we've got the outer attitude towards achievement. And then we've got the inner truth about what you actually need. So what is the inner truth about what you need? And then we've got the outer attitude about your values. Outer attitude about your values. And then we've got inner truth about your feelings. Inner truth about your feelings. And then we've got the outer attitude, which is your reactions to things. And then we've got the future inner truth to be revealed. Okay, interesting. So let's start off with number one, inner truth about what you actually want. So you want to be acknowledged. You want to have victory. You want to have celebration in your life. You want others to come along the journey with you. So you want abundance, you want success, but you also want it for others, which is lovely. That's so nice. So you want this celebration, not only for yourself, but for others. And then we've got the outer attitude towards achievement. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this attitude of, maybe the achievement that you want is always growing. So it's always on the back burner, I would feel, with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's always growing. And I feel like you're always like the Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning. I feel like you always have to start fresh, that you have all these plentiful ideas and maybe you haven't taken the action towards them. Maybe other people are seeing you as you always start something new and you don't bring it to fruition. And then we've got inner truth about what you actually need. So you need some balance in your life is definitely what you need. Like the Justice card, calling into balance, going within and trusting your inner guidance. I do feel with the Justice card, you might see the negatives of a situation and it's kind of calling you into, looking at the positives. And then we've got the outer attitude about your values. So the Page of Swords. So you're always learning. So I feel like you're the energy of other people see how much you're learning, that you've got these creative ideas and that you're not scared to give up. You're not scared to try something new. Maybe you've tried plenty now and you're wanting other people to be rised up with you, which is so lovely. And I think it is that Page of Swords is kind of the energy of learning. I feel like you might not be scared to take the leap and kind of go forward with these new ideas. And then we've got inner truth and your feelings. So right now I feel like the Nine of Wands, you've overcome quite a few challenges, especially with these new opportunities that you have presented for yourself. I think you're a person that really takes action. And I feel like all of this action, you're standing guarded. You're guarding your energy a little bit. I feel like you are probably fed up of taking so many new paths and new directions. And I feel like you're at a time now that you're kind of looking for those answers of what is it that I'm actually meant to be doing. And know that I think with this energy that's coming out from all of this is it's okay to inner reflect, but I think you are at a point where you want to do something, you want to stick at it. And I feel like you do need to stick at something, is what I'm getting from this. Outer action. So what is your reactions to things? So 9 of Cups, I think like you could be in a time of like, this emotion, the treasure chest behind her, you do have all the answers, but are you actually paying attention to those answers? I feel like you're not scared to take the leap of faith as well. And I think from the outside, a lot of people would see you as a successful person, but I feel like you don't see it that way. And you might be dimming your light so that others don't feel as threatened by you, especially with this coming back to your first card there, the Four of Wands. I feel like with celebration and things, you really want to bring people on the higher path with you, and not everybody is at that point of soul expansion. I feel like you are though. And definitely from the outside, everybody sees how come you can have all these setbacks and still bounce back. You definitely got this bounce back energy about you, which is lovely. That's so good. And then we've got the future inner truth to be revealed. So the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like definitely, everything is in perfect time and alignment. And I feel like there is a joy that comes with this reading. I feel like, you might have started quite a few different projects and you might have had to fight a lot of setbacks, and maybe this final setback you're going like, do I carry on? This is saying absolutely carry on. Everything's destiny based. I do think our actions do lead us to where we are at the present moment, but I feel like for you, don't give up. Follow your creativity, follow that love for doing things just because you want to do it. Life is here to be experienced, and I do feel like this is what this general reading is. I do feel like there's a lot of you're perceived in such a magical way on the outside, and this is calling you to see yourself in the way that others see you, because others see you so creative and so trusting of the universe and trusting that everything is going to work out in your favor. And I think this is calling you to remember that as well. How lovely. Shall we pull out one more card just to get a wee clear message? I think so. What does this person need to hear today? Be brave, be bold, be you. Yeah, this is the energy that I'm feeling with this. Like, definitely other people see you as a brave, bold person, and maybe you're on this, like, having a little bit of a wobble. And I feel like this is kind of saying to you, remember to be that brave, bold you, because you attract so many experiences into your life, and every single one works out the way it's meant to. How interesting. Okay, hopefully you enjoy that reading and hopefully it resonates, and please like and subscribe if it does. Okay, bye.